Hello, this is Jorge Gutierrez from Joliet Central High School, Orientation Tech Class, Period 7. Today I will be showing you my Rubber Band Dragster project. Orientation Tech Class teaches you many jobs that might interest you with additional hand-on experiences, such as architecture, engineering, construction, and so on. Overview. In this project, I will be showing you the development of Dragster, what I did and what I used, the process of making the Dragster, how long it took, process of other parts, how I felt to do other parts, how the dragster works, the function of the dragster, same thing. The creation of the wheel, the wheels. To make the wheels, we use a software called Autodesk, which we had prepared for weeks before the wheel creation. I used several tools to make wheels and use dimensions, which took me 2 days to do. Thanks to the preparation, we actually learned how to do these wheels, and thanks to the videos the teacher had put on, we actually learned how to do the wheels. In the top right, you can see the tools that we used. Very simple. And on the bottom, the dimensions, which weren't that hard, honestly. CAD drawing. Orthographic. Orthographic means views of the wheels. So that would be the measurements and where certain parts would go. The isometric means the actual drawing. So whatever you're seeing in the top right. And the marks. The marks will be the measurement for the future of the dragster wheels. Body layout. Cutting the wood. I used a miter saw to cut the piece of wood into 6 inches in length and 1.75 inches wide, which was very simple. In preparation for the side holes, I traced the side and measured the position where the holes will go. We used an omelette or 3D printed omelette that I've never used before. It was very easy to use. I also traced the body of the dragster from the top in preparation for cutting it. So we traced it into dragster body. Very simple. Axles. More holes. I then used a drill press to drill through my piece of wood for the side holes. A teacher helped us with that because we were having trouble putting in the holes. We also had to measure where the holes would go, which was 3.75 from the start. Body profile. Planning the cut. I added lines to the outside of the shape of the dragster to plan out the outline. Using a bandsaw to cut this marked piece of wood to be a dragster shape. The lines you see outside the dragster was the things I was talking about. Those lines indicate where I would cut and how I would cut, which was very simple. In the bottom, you can see something went wrong, which I'll talk about later. The top holes, marking the spot. I then marked where the holes would go. I later used a hand drill for those holes. Us students were helping each other out, which was very nice of other students, and which helped us get the hole. Smoothing, sanding paper. I used a sandpaper which I have never used before to make the edges of the car smoother. Very easy to use, but next, using a sander. I've never used a sander. I've never seen a sander. For the first time, I know how to use it now, which was very easy. And thanks to the other students, I got the hang of it. 8. Colors. I chose these colors because they look nice together. The colors I chose were purple and black. Look very nice. Feel they are likely one of my favorite colors. I use construction paper to paint my dragster certain patterns. In the bottom right, you can see I used the construction tape as a block to paint my dragster to purple. I accidentally put it in the wrong side, but it was worth it because I actually I actually liked it at the end. The wheels, 3D printed. My teacher, Mr. West, 3D printed my wheels so it could be an easier process to put on my dragster. Those are the same wheels that I showed in the isometric photo. Motor it. Process of putting it. Process of putting it is very hard if you don't know how to use a hammer. You have to gently hit the nail. And one mistake, and you would break the pole, which you do not want to do. What it does, the pin makes the rubber band go backwards, which if you do it enough, it will make the dragster go forward, which makes the dragster do its thing. Assembly. I didn't take many pictures, but I had a picture of me gluing together the parts. So in the hole you could see I was putting glue. One of the poles for the dragster would go right there. Test. I will be showing you a video of the test. In the test run, you could see how far it went, more than 5 feet, which was very good, and it actually surprised me. Interactions and modifications. Wheel modification. The only modification I had put was rubber band, which is very sad, but anyway, the rubber band helps the wheel from spinning out or it helps it go forward. Without it, the wheel wouldn't go forward. Thank goodness. Reflection. The mistakes. That line was a mistake that I made while cutting it into shape, which today, right now, we're talking about it. Then I had to restart, which helped me realize that you will make mistakes and you learn from them. Very helpful. This was fun because we got to make a dragster, which I've never done before, and had fun doing stuff. Sometimes I would get distracted, but that was alright, because overall we learned something. This helped me understand what it would feel like to apply for a woods job. Yes, this could help you understand the woods unit or a class for woods. Thanks. My thankings to you. I'd like to thank you for watching my video. And I would like to shout out Mr. West and Mr. Jane Lewis for helping me with this project, and my classmates for making fun during the process of doing this project. Thank you and goodbye.